Well, this game needs no introduction, partly because we played it last year, but I let myself off easy. I remember I got a very generic ending to the game. There's multiple endings, so I'm looking today to get a new, more exciting ending today. Alright, we're back at it. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I'm gonna give him an Italian accent. Same as it ever was. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode, or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed the summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt. Or worse, I can look after myself. I'm sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand just how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I stay with you for just one night, just in case? It'd really help put my mind at ease. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Alright, just let himself in. That's cool. But I guess Vinny the Leg can do that. I think that said that there was no more visitors. So yeah, like he said, let's just go to bed. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had ever predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that visitors refrain from going out during the day. They said viewers, that's my bad. Up next, something lighter. Alright, nothing too bad on that end. I got this energy bar up here, right? I can use that to talk to my guests. Oh, he brought the beer. Look at him. Man, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just buck it down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no. Tell them that there's someone in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know. It won't be easy for you. But you have no choice. It might be the only thing that's keeping you alive. And who knows? It might even bring something useful, or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You don't have much energy during the day with this heat. Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh, so choose what you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than from your own two eyes. Oh, I know what you're saying. But then what? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us with it somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to the shelter or something like that. They do. Stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back down tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 673-357. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Pack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, by the way, my brother-in-law brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works in a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll really make you sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Alright, he already stocked my fridge up for me. Not bad. That beer sure made me sleepy. What is that sound? Alright, we're good in here. Can I even check outside? I'm afraid to look out the window right now. It'll make me go blind. Okay, so we can just look outside the window at nighttime. Saying all this stuff like I haven't been here before. like I don't know this already. First new visitor. Who could this be? First, I'll look out the window. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. They're afraid of something. Okay. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Alright, have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home, it's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then, you have to move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye! Alright, beautiful. Family reunited. Who is this? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is crappy sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete a-hole. Alright, you can come on in, screw it. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Where's he at right now? Give me a second. I think he sleeps in the hall, right? Better not go in there now, I'll check during the day. Alright, so none of the doors open. Yeah, none. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just... Well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it's all over soon, please. Alright, come on in. Thank you, haha. Thank you so much, seriously. Now, I get to live a little longer. Oh, don't worry. You're gonna be living for, like, maybe the night. I'm pretty sure you're a bad person. Hey, hello, I guess if that's better. Is this, like, your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever. That's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. Ugh. So, try anything creepy, and I'll punch your freaking lights out. I think you should come in. No way. Whoa. You even got carpet? Sweet. But whatever. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Alright, I got 3 rooms in total. Taken. I'm gonna have to start kicking people out, finding out whether you're monsters, or I don't know what else. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our earlier reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfectly white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Alright, so the state of California and Florida are screwed because with the amount of veneers that those people have, it's wraps. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you at the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophe that broke everyone's mind. The sun's teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It effed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped. I climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop blaming everyone but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright, one more thing. What about those teeth of yours? What do you want to check? Let me check those teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in an odor of sadness and smoke. Alright, not perfect white teeth. Unless I'm missing something here. Pretty yellow, right? White? So white. So, okay. I'm not a visitor. I'll leave you alone. Alright, that's one test. What about you? Yes, you. Ugh, I'm sick of all this. I need to check you. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with, old man. Weird thing to ask, and hey, you're trying anything and I'll bust your face in for real. Alright, not perfect, you're fine. Cool. That's enough for today. I want to know where the old bag is sleeping. If I'm not mistaken, she's in the closet, right? I can't test her anyway, I'll just talk to her. Hey, I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted to do was go home, cry into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started to hear a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I, decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach's doing somersaults. Ugh. Alright, for now you're fine, but we'll go ahead and figure out later. I know you're up to bad news. There's no fentanyl in the house. Alrighty then. I want to check how many rooms I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 more rooms. Other than that, I gotta start shooing people away. Ah, yes, a man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That's only one window. Let's check these other 2. Alright, the bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. So it was probably that visitor in that other window. Alright, hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. Whatever you say. So, you gonna let me in or not? Yeah, thanks for letting me in and, well, not making a big deal about how I look. Just go to bed, dude. You go straight to bed, I'm cool. Check this last window. Alright, you see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're happily playing, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. That's how you get murdered. That's how they take your body and eat it? Yo! You've been seeing all the crazy stuff going on? It's freaking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chickens instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying, for real. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Screw the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? I like your mindset. Get in here. Finally, someone with half a brain. I literally can't let anyone else in. That one felt ominous. This has got to be the guy. Hey, kid. How are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since this dang business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? No, you ain't no fool, kid. But heck, if I'm gonna shoo 'em away, let one go, it'll be right back to tear your dang throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. You should come in. Looks like you've already got a rash guy here, kid. I can smell blood on their hands. Do you know why you let them in? You like living on the edge? I'll kick them out. Come in. Good call, kid. I know what I'm doing. I can help you if that thing shows up. Yeah, I didn't feel good about the guy with the rash anyways. So I'm glad he gave me an ultimatum. That guy looked straight out of Duck Dynasty, too. You need a guy like that. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing on the rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, I think we already determined this guy was cool. We could check his fingernails, but I think that's a little too much. They did say somebody died, didn't they? Alright, so this is the Amogus bro. That's the little girl. Who's in here? Anybody? Nope. That just leaves you. Heh, I hope this all ends soon. What do you want to check? Let's check those hands. Alright. What's that? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around this filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I'll hear her out. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where this dirt came from. I've just been sitting here in your house. Did someone put dirt under my fingernails deliberately? Who would even do that? No! No, 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 no. You gotta go. You gotta go. No! Crap! I did it again! I literally have to go to bed now. She's gonna kill somebody. As long as it ain't me, I'm cool. Alright, alright, alright. Who is it? It's gotta be the Tony Soprano looking fella now, right? Yep. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So... You alone? Yes, I'm alone. I lied. No, I'm not gonna say that. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows when there'll be days. Alright. I probably read that totally wrong. Here we go. Alright. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize an agreement at a later date, backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of a formal contract, how much did you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine. We'll settle this properly later, with a full legal contract. Well, actually, you've already got a lodger there. An Amogus tea guy. Are you aware that this individual is a flagrant lawbreaker? Oh, man. Yeah, you should leave. This guy's gonna be annoying. Excuse me? Did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I could interpret that as a threat to my life, which incidentally contravenes Article 119 of the Constitution. And trust me, that wouldn't look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. How about you kick rocks, pal? So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit differently the last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. He remembers our last time from a year ago? Ooh. Okay, It's a strange feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream? Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the ones who dream? It's an interesting lie. What is it? Do you really believe that? What does it mean? I need you to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. But I will be having people die. I know that for certain. That old lady is still alive. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to protect potentially dangerous suspects or detain them. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Alright, let's get this already situated. You have to die. Yeah, you gotta go. Let's check those hands. Yep. Dirt? No way. Let's do it. It's time to kill her. No. Got her. Manish on the beach shebang. Okay. Oh, the guy died. What about you? I need to test you. What do you need to check? Let's check your eyes. My eyes have been itchy as balls lately. You think it's from the sun? Kinda sus, right? Whoa. It looks like some cooties disease or something. Listen, I came up with a plan. Let's say we're going to shoot people in the face, and then they pay us rent not to. What? Come on, man. It ain't that deep. Are you nuts? There we go. All right. So we had 2 Among Us, which means there's like... I think there's 1 guy left. Him. He's left. If we have no one else, we can just test him and go to sleep. Oh, we really do have nobody, bro. I did check in here, right? Yeah, nobody. Crap. Alright. I would have never thought this guy would have been my saving grace. I need to test you. I checked your teeth. Let me check your eyes. Every day is more ridiculous than the last. What if I hadn't slept or was crying? I don't understand how this works at all anymore. And what are you going to do if some sign confirms it, or several? Alright. I'll make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. Leave him alone. Alright, go to bed. I mean, if we get caught, it's pretty much wraps, I think, right? There's only one guy here. Is that Anthony Soprano again? Alright, good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure that they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents if you need to evacuate. We'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Crap, dude. If Tony Soprano comes, it's over. Say it isn't so. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, pal, listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in crap right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a while? I don't even care. I don't even care. Come in. Come in. Just remember, don't trust those crappers in yellow, okay? Blink and they'll snatch you up. Sweet. Sweet. I'm safe from Tony Soprano for now. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. You'll help me? You're scared? Don't care. Get in the house. I need people to sacrifice. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? How did you find my house? Sea City. Lived there. Saw your house, walked over. Not hot here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. I prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? I think you should leave, or maybe you should leave. Yeah, look at Kitty. Think again. They did bring up a good point about the cat. But I think you're gonna get us murdered, so I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't let you in, sorry. You're gonna murder everybody. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe that guy I picked up with the car issues, maybe he's gonna kill the little girl. Because I think the little girl is safe. Alright, everybody's cool so far. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to an increased sharp in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Alright, everybody still alive? Little girl still alive? Yep, it's fine. Oh, okay, where's this guy sleeping at? That leaves 2 more options. I don't think he sleeps in that room. That is where he is, actually. Let me talk to you. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Need to check you. Hey, man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no. Just, see for yourself. Okay, hairless armpits. Let's see them. Whoa. Except when I drive for too long, it makes my shoulders ache, you know. Sometimes I can't even lift my arms, but hey, I'm kind of used to it, especially now. Another test. Let's see. Those hands! Alright, they're just normal hands, man. I figure if I didn't smoke, I'd have picked my fingers bloody from the nerves by now. You gotta go. Yeah, that boy had hairless armpits. Tripped out. What about you? You want your mommy? Well, I want a test. So let's see those armpits. Let's go with eyes. You want to look inside my eyes? Will you see what I'm thinking? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully, okay? Alright, she's good to go. Why do you look like that? Did you see? I want a drink. Alright, you're fine. We still have somebody we can sacrifice, though. That's good. Alright, I just killed my only other saving grace. So I need people to put in here. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so teams have already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period that they'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Hold on. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Alright. Oh my gosh, it's him. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think about that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters in our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you ended up all by your lonesome. Didn't work out with anyone, huh? Shame. I'll just slip in real quick then. I'll just have a parting gift for you. No shot. Oh, great. This is how it ends for me. And he just stole my whole neck. And what ending is this? Even days later, the house remains empty. Crap. Alright, so I guess we'll end it there. That sucks, because I didn't want to really die to him. But what are you gonna do?